Alright, what's going on? Is this thing working? Alright, what's going on, everybody? Get some volume going here. Scott says, yeah, it's working. All right, it's working. How's the audio levels? Good? Can you hear me okay? Voice sounds okay. It's been a minute. We're working the kinks out of the old studio here. Need to get myself something cool to drink. Oh, yeah. Who's ready to make some baits? Levels are good. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Video's good. We're not choppy. We dropping frames or anything like that. My internet can't figure out what it wants to do this morning, so we're battling against that. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of this. Get this music down a little bit for you there. All right. Scott says he's ready for epic bait molds to start dropping prices. Well, they have the Black Friday sale going on right now. That's actually one of the reasons for this this stream. Let's see here. Okay, we get that music stopped. Let's get some better music going in the chat here. Let's see. Where's our bait making setup? What's that? No, here's the noise. It's myself I hear playing back on my phone. What am I doing here? All right. Just checking the stream. All right. There we go. How's that? If that music is too loud, let me know. It should be nice. We want it nice and low in the background. You know what I'm saying? If it's too distracting, we can change it. So yes, the today, which we're gonna have to flip our hot plate on over here. Welcome everybody. I know it's been a minute. I'm working out the kinks, dusting off the cobwebs. I will get to all the questions in a second, but today we are working with the Epic Bait Molds Holiday Mold. This is it's basically a fat version of the vertworm. If you're familiar with the vertworm, here, let me grab it for you. I know I have it close by. So this is the 3.6-inch vertworm. This is a mold that you can buy from Epic Bait Molds today, but it's a very skinny mold, very hard to pour. Definitely not for the beginner. However, the new holiday mold is a fatter version. I see that there, so it's a fat version of the vertworm, which is awesome. I even have a few already poured up. Let me grab a couple. Look at that, huh? All right, let's see. This will be the ultimate test of the studio. Let's make sure. Let's see if the close-up cam is still working. Here we go. Oh, we got video. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Nice, fat version of the vertworm. Pretty cool. Awesome on a drop shot, Ned rig. It's going to be pretty cool. It's a dope bait. So my thought was today, okay, we will color match the Zoom Green Weenie, which is a similar style of bait. Put the green weenie down here next to it, okay? Now the green weenie kind of has this ridge that comes up across the back here and this flat tail. And if we flip it over, it has a purple pearl belly. So I ordered some Lure Works Purple Pearl. So we have that. And I think the rest of it is just pretty much like a black watermelon. So we're going to use some watermelon from Lure Works, some black, and some purple pearl powder. And we're also going to be messing with some Bait Plastics 242 just to see how well it laminates. I mean, in like a hand pouring setting. You know, can we hand pour with it? That's the goal. Robert's saying happy Thanksgiving. What's going on, Robert? Okay, I need help from chat. Two things. One, is the music too loud? Two, I'm about to change scenes to transitions. Normally this had like a loud sound to it. Hopefully there'll be no sound at all. I need you all to let me know if you hear this crazy loud noise when I change like this. Did you all get hit with a bunch of like waves splashing and everything? I know you can see it visually, but did you hear anything? Hopefully you didn't hear anything. I'm trying to get the kinks worked out here with OBS. And happy Thanksgiving, Howard. Or Robert Howard. Robert, sorry. Called you Howard by your last name. Music is good. Could hear the waves. All right. Are the waves are they like crazy loud? Because if it's too loud and annoying, I'm trying to get that file fixed. I can switch over to a different transition. It's my 8-bit baits one. Okay, see, so some people are saying not too loud. Some people are saying yes loud. I don't know. Yes doesn't help. I mean, it helps, but you know. Lots of waves. Okay. All right. Well, the problem is when we switch back and forth, that sound's going to get very annoying very quickly, and it's louder than a lot of the rest of what's on the stream. So I'm trying to eliminate it. And I could change it over. This is probably TMI. Y'all don't need to know this, but this is kind of what live streams are for. I have my 8-bit baits transition, but then it looks like just a marketing brand, you know, like you come to a bait chucking live stream and then all you see is 8-bit baits transitions like this, you know? So it's like that one's nice and quiet. You didn't hear any of that. So if I'm going back and forth all the time, you know, between the pouring station over here and this talking to the camera, switching back and forth, if waves are going all the time, I don't know that y'all are gonna want that. So I got to get that fixed. But Green Weenie Now, I don't want to give away the name of the reservoir, but I was told it's already, see, I'm already hinting too much, that on a reservoir in particular here in Northern California, this particular bait in this particular color, green weenie with that purple pearl powder on the bottom, is the absolute juice. So, this person asked me to pour some for him at some point, just so we can use them in tournaments, etc. And I figured this is the perfect mold for it. So we are going to color match the green weenie for my buddy. And then I have 2 cups of plastisol chilling inside of the vacuum pot. We're obviously not going to go through 2 cups, like 1 cup of each. So, like what we normally do, right, with the live chat, we'll get you all involved. We'll be we'll laminate a mold. So be thinking of a mold that you all want to see laminated in the green weenie, in addition to what we're going to hand pour today. Now I'm going to get this warming up over here. All right. So in the essence of the holiday mold, we're going to be pouring the 2024 holiday mold, but also the 2023 holiday mold as well. Adam from SDG Custom Lure Craft was kind enough to send over some older used molds because, believe it or not, I did not ever get my hands on the 2023 holiday mold. I just didn't place an order during that holiday time period. All right, so we're going to get this up to temperature. These are small, so we will go. All right, there we go. We can put this mold back away over here. And then I can get caught back up with chat. All right, awesome color. I thought it was a pretty good color too. I mean, I've never fished it before, but yeah. Oh, Amanda's in the house. What's up, Amanda from Epic? How's it going? Popping here in between packing orders. Right on. Well, we are here hopefully giving you more orders. Again, 25% off Epic bait molds all weekend long for Black Friday. And, well, see, now it's too hot to touch. Well, no, it's not. Here we go. Free holiday mold. 1 free holiday mold with every Epic bait molds order. So not only are you getting 25% off, you're getting a free holiday mold. I mean, what could be better than that? You know? Hats off to Epic Bait Molds. Could we get some hearts in the chat for Epic Bait Molds for being just an awesome bait mold company? Scott saying translucent greens always kill in clearer water. That's a good tip to know. I mean, that would probably make sense why a lot of the old, like watermelon red, Zoom watermelon red does so good, at least here around the Delta. All right. We got 2 cups of Bait Plastics 242. I just picked up a gallon of this from my last video. I had to order that color Bait Plastics orange for the Sweet Texan. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go and check it out here on the channel. And so I was like, oh, we'll test out some Bait Plastics 242. Haven't used that before, so we got our hands on some of that. Excited to use that. See how it hand pours here. It shoots fine. It's great. I mean, it's great to work with. Relatively pleasant smelling. I mean, not that plastisol smells good, but it's definitely... you know, I've used Dead On, I've used MF, and now Bait Plastics. That's definitely the, I'll say, least intrusive of the bunch so far. So, that's good. I've thought about, though, I want to do a whole series of, like, plastisol wars, you know? Like, we'll just take them all and pour them all in different durometers and then do stretch tests and battle it out. I mean, I have no affiliation with anyone that makes plastisol, so I can just throw them all up head to head, and we can just kind of see who's let the best plastic win. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be fun. Land of Bates is in the house. What's going on? Jeffrey's asking, do I like 242 better than DOP Red? I don't know, which is why I want to do the Plastisol Wars. I've only used Dead On Black Label. And I can tell you the Dead On Black Label, the non-phthalate, it's phenomenal for hand pouring. I mean, hands down, the best hand pouring stuff I've used. When I first got it, I was never a fan of it for injecting. And then I started working with MF, and they were supplying me with some Plastisol. And again, not sponsored, just was like, hey, here's some Plastisol to try out. And I ended up, leaving the Dead On Black Label for hand pours and then injecting with the MF because it was so much easier and better to inject with. And I think that has something to do with the phthalates because it like hardens quicker. So you have shorter working times, but it's easier to use in an injection kind of environment because of how it cools and hardens and how you can handle it and timing of pulling stuff out of molds versus, Dead On takes that little bit of time to set up. But that longer working time with Dead On is phenomenal for the hand pouring, right? So really good there. So I'd like to almost, this is why I'm talking about Plastisol Wars. Bait Plastics now has phthalate free. So I'd like to, do head-to-heads of their phthalate free versus the Dead On phthalate free. I'd like to order some Dead On Plastics red label and put it up against Bait Plastics. Because with MF no longer making Plastisol and Jeff really only trying to focus on colors and what little time he has, it leaves kind of Bait Plastics and Dead On are like the only two options. I guess there's Calhoun's out there. I'm not too familiar with Calhoun's. People have mentioned it, but I've never used it, never seen it sold anywhere, so I don't know. But I think, Plastisol Wars would be a good series of videos to do. Oh, right, Nate? Yeah, the Black Friday sale's so good. 25% off. Look at that. See that? Amanda's going to pack your order today. Look at that. The 4 and 5 prey baits are better to two water baits than swim baits. I don't know what two water baits means. Run your ride gaps through the head and then through the sides of the prey bait. Like, were you trying to say top water baits than swim baits? Okay. I've never thought about fishing at top water. Now I'm going to have to try that, turning it sideways and running it as a top water. Okay, Clint. The holiday mold is supposed to be one per household. Okay? So I know you're going to gift that to like your brother Steve or something, right? Okay? Don't be cheating the system now. One mold per household. We got to share the love. All right, we got 36 people in here. You don't want to hear me talk. You all came so we could pour baits. We're hanging out. Hopefully everyone had a great turkey day with their family. Let's put a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Stro Boogie's in the house. What's going on? Bait cubes were an awesome idea, weren't they? Right? Dice blanks. Awesome idea. Look at that. Look at this service, Nate. You place your order, you're going to get a freshly machined hog mold. This is real-time customer service feedback here. Who else gives you this kind of service, Nate? Huh? I love Epic Bait Molds. Okay, Clint, paid for one, but you go, okay, as long as you paid for it. All right. I'm just messing with you, Clint. Come on now. Come on. Look at Stro Boogie putting that work in. Everyone, please like the video, share it, tell a friend, and subscribe. And if you're lurking in the chat right now, because there's 39 concurrent viewers, so hype in the chat for 40 viewers. If you're lurking in the chat, all you got to do is click that subscribe button, and you could participate in the chat. We're going to inject a mold after this. After we do these, you're going to want to participate in that poll. So just click that subscribe button. It's free all month long. Any chance you'll be doing a video on the 2.8 slouch? I hope so. I believe that is the plan. Scott saying tons of bubble trail and noise. All right, Scott, you heard it here, folks. I mean, that is almost video worthy. Flipping a prey bait on its side and using it as a topwater. All right, let's flip you over here to the bait station. You can see what we're doing. How is our angles here? The angle's good. Everything's good. There we go. There we go. All right. So we started off. This is typically how I cook my plastisol now. Every microwave is different, but I go to 1 minute and 30 seconds. It gets it in this kind of warm, it's almost like pre-gel phase. You know, it's like just starting to gel up, but it's not super thick yet. It's almost like maple syrup consistency. So that's when I like to blend it together. It just works out for my microwave. All the plastisols typically get like this. You know, I used to be a hardhead and shoot straight for like 2 minutes 30 seconds, and you all saw it in the videos. I saw the comments, everything turning yellow and brown, and it's from not mixing. So 1 minute and 30 seconds, heat it up, stir it, and then we jump to 30-second increments, which is what we're doing now. Robert's asking, he has a question for Amanda. Can you buy other holiday mold again? I think you're asking if you can buy the old 2023 holiday mold, and I can answer that for you. The answer is no, you cannot. That's why they're limited time, and each one is engraved 2023. This one's 2024. It is available. Maybe Amanda could chime in the date it's available till. I know it's available for a limited time. I think it's the whole month of December. I could be wrong. But Amanda, if you're still here, maybe you can let us know. All right, now we're working through that gel phase. Another 30 seconds. So we got some pearl powder from Lureworks. This is just standard purple pearl 171. I believe that's what's in the bottom. We'll probably add a drop of black to that. Okay. And then we have some watermelon. Watermelon 101. So we'll probably, 30, 40 drops of that. Couple drops of black to darken that up as well, so we can get close to the worm. That's the plan anyways. All right, there you go. There's your confirmation. The 2024 holiday mold is available through December 31st. Okay. We are at 350, so I think we are good. A little cloudy for some reason. Just noticing that. I wonder why it's a little cloudier than the batch I used yesterday. Maybe I didn't mix up the gallon enough. When I was using it the other day for the video, it was nice and crystal clear. I don't know. All right. We're going to start with 1/16 pearl powder for the belly. We can always add more. If I grab some of these, it's hard to see because this camera does not have a close focus length, but it's relatively translucent. So we're just going to start with just going to start with 1/16. Oh yeah. That is a beautiful pearl. Look at that. Can you all see that? That is gorgeous. Wow. Lure works. Awesome stuff. I do want to add like 1 or 2 drops of black though. Just to add like as a backer. Here we go. And honestly, I think I want to go a little more powder as well. So we're at like 1.5 scoops of the purple pearl powder. Yeah, there we go. We can always add more later. What do you all think here? Huh? Looking good? Alright, so now what we're going to do, because this is cooled down, I'm sure. Yes. Alright, so my typical routine. Is we're going to hit that for 20 seconds. Then we'll vacuum it out, and then we'll get to work on the other color. And I actually did the colors backwards, but it's good to have them both mixed so we can, you know, layer them because it is upside down. So we are going to actually have to pour the black watermelon side first and then the purple pearl. You know, I didn't really think about that too much. Just kind of rushing into it, you know? Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. All right, we'll stick that in there. We will get that going. We'll move this second cup over to the microwave. You know, it's funny. These are almost like the SDG uncut videos, only we're doing it live. And so we all get to do it together, which I think is pretty cool. We got 42 people in the chat. That's what's up. Look at Jeff. Getting ready to order a couple molds from Epic. Can't wait to try the holiday special mold. You won't be disappointed. I mean, it's a fat vert worm, you know? I mean, that's so awesome. Just checking on the bubbles over here. Again, how's like music versus voice? Everything's good? Audio's good? Let me know if the audio's messed up. I rely on all of you. If you all don't tell me like how to adjust some sound and whatnot, then, you know, the stream isn't going to work. Teamwork makes the dream work here. It looks like I keep dropping frames too. How's the stream? Is it stuttery at all? Land of Baits loves the live videos. You know, I love doing the live videos. I honestly would like to go live more on the channel. We do have the Squid Squadron set up. We do have a few channel members. So thank you to all of those members who have been hanging out, supporting even in the months when we haven't been live. All right, now we'll start that microwave for 1:30. Because you get access to a bunch of cool emotes. Like, I'll throw some up here in the chat. I mean, that's pretty cool. You gotta love all the emotes. We got a new subscriber. Joshua has joined the chat. What is going on, Joshua? We got a new bait chucker in town. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. All right, let's see what is going on in chat. Clint's looking to make some trades in the chat. Look, there's people trading molds. Corey says the audio and video are good on his end. All right, cool. Oh, there's an idea. Epix needs to make a decent mold to pour epoxy resin into for glide baits. You know, that's an interesting idea. I think that you can typically only do silicone molds for pouring epoxy. I know there is a video, one of the visits Jason did when he went to visit Nate Scott. There's a video on Marling's channel where they actually poured epoxy into an Epic bait mold to see what would happen. So I highly recommend to go search that out and check out that video over on Marling Bait's channel. All right. We'll get another stir stick here. So, you know, look at that. Did 1:30, and it just like, it's like warm milk. It didn't even hit the maple syrup stage. All right, so in we go. Probably for another 45 seconds. You got to gauge your plastisol. A lot of that has to do with the thickness of your Pyrex cups too, oddly enough. Like Stro Boogie says, likes are free for the next 20 minutes, so make sure and smack that thumbs up button. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time. Trash. No. I mean, you did. I mean, first of all, I want to know why you're late. But no, you didn't really miss anything. We're just kind of, you know, doing the world's longest introduction. But we are going to pour the holiday mold, and we're color matching the Zoom green weenie. You missed out on the purple pearl. We're making the green now. So now you're all caught up. Next time, don't be late. All right. All right, all right. I must not. This one's a little hazy too. I must not. Ooh, I hear. Do we get a new subscriber? Martin just joined the chat. We got another bait chucker in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Want to participate in chat? All you got to do is subscribe. Subscribe. I know for some of you it's a hassle. You don't want to mess up your algorithm. You popped in, you're like, who's this nut job? I don't know if I should subscribe to his channel just to participate in chat. But it keeps the bots out. So, you know, you can always unsubscribe if you don't like the channel. But I highly doubt you will, because this is... where else are you going to find this kind of bait making content? Land of Bait says we should do a live Lucky Dice video. Well, we can. You see, I plan to start going live more during the week now that I'm not fishing. See, part of the reason that I don't go live during the other parts of the year is because if there's daylight outside and I'm not working, then, you know, I'm on the water fishing. So we're in the holiday season now. We can't really... The Delta's going to be dead up until about March. So now we'll be live streaming and hopefully a couple different days a week. It's kind of where I'd like to do. All right. We got that consistency. It's 360. It's hazy. I must not have shaken the bottle because this is a lot more hazy than it was the first time I used it. So, I don't know. Could be user error. All right. Watermelon 101. These are pretty green. And they're thin. Our bait's a little fatter, so I think I'm going to go... we're going to be in that 30 to 40 drop range, I think. We'll start with 30 and add some black, but I have a feeling we're going to go up to 40. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 6, 7, 2, 8, 29, 30! 30 drops of watermelon. Alright. Ooh, yeah. I can already... Yep. We're doing it. 10 more. Okay. And I think the same thing. I think just one drop of black will give us... Oh, it's going to be like 1.5. Because we got that little one that dropped in there. And that drop of black just... tones it down. Alright, there's only one way to test it, and that is with the test mold. Yeah. That's what I like. You see how it starts off with that nice watermelon there? There we go. Starts off with the watermelon, and then it just gets darker as it. That's what that drop of black does. It just helps it really turn dark. And that's kind of what we're going for. Let's let this cool down. I think this is where we're going to be. All right. All right, so let's zap this for 20 seconds. And then we'll vacuum the green. And then all we'll have to do is warm up the purple pearl. Now, here's something a lot of y'all probably don't do. This just sat in the vac chamber. And it's got this skin on here now. I like to come through, honestly. And I will just scrape that skin off. I won't mix it back in. To me, it's just not worth it. Oh, look at that. See, it's stuck on there. All right, 242 hardens quickly. If I can. It's hard to do it as I'm... I've just found that scraping off all those bubbles right there helps so much. because they'll just get mixed right down in there again. Especially with hand pouring, we're not going to be able to get those out. So that is hardening up because of all of the powder in there. All right. Now we'll do the old plastisol swap. This one will go in the microwave. This is going straight into the vacuum pot. This is the plastisol dance. I know y'all know it. Y'all know it. All right. And that's what we're looking like. On our color match for the green. I think that's going to look good. I'm really looking here in the middle because that's about the thickness. That's too thick over there. So I think that drop of black is exactly what we needed. I think that's going to work out real nice. Okay. Set this here. Get all this out of the way. And there's not many bubbles in that at all. In fact, I'm going to stop it. And let's see here. 30 seconds on the purple over there. Let's let the air out of this. This actually may be ready to pour right now. So we might be able to pour this right now. Look at this, holding 40 people strong on a Saturday afternoon. Pouring some epic holiday molds. Yeah. Bubble free. Oh, look at this, all right. It's 320 degrees. We can pour it. We got hot molds. Okay, we ready? We're going to start with the Holiday 2024. That was a lot, actually. There we go. I will say 242 flows pretty good. That first mold I filled up way too much. Or the very first cavity, rather. All right. Woo! Oh, the pressure. I'm doing it live. Okay. Now what I want to know is on the new holiday mold, can I fill up? My goal is to fill up this halfway, come just over the tail, and then try and fill that center fin only. We're gonna see what we can do here. Successful, maybe. For the most part, I think so. That was pretty good, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, good. That booger fell off. We had a booger hanging. Yeah! It can be done. Look at that. We got just the thin on both of them. A little over pour there on that edge, but look at that. Boom, boom. I'm super excited about it. If this wasn't 150 degrees, I would pick it up and show you. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Jeffrey's sitting at work getting paid to watch this epic show. Thank you for your support, Jeffrey. I'm glad we could entertain you at work. Speaking of members, y'all, Randall Jenkins is in the house. And look at that fully grown koi fish next to his name. That's how long he's been a member, ladies and gentlemen. His koi fish is fully grown, and he wears that badge proudly. Thank you, Randall, for the support. Really appreciate all the support, brother. Even in the months when we weren't doing the live streams, but we're back, baby. All right. Little pocket torch is your friend. Yeah, we're gonna have to heat this up a little bit more. A little more. That powder added a lot of moisture back into the plastisol. Look at that. The bubbles just keep popping up. Little pocket torch, little creme brulee torch is your friend. You want to have one of these around. You're going to want one. Or there's two options, really. You can go the creme brulee route, or you can go the lightsaber route. I mean, that works too. Green lightsaber. Just saying, you have options, okay? I know. You're like, did he just really bust out a lightsaber in the middle of a bait stream? You're damn right we did. And you should subscribe just for the fact that we use plastisol or lightsaber torches when getting bubbles out of our plastisol. I mean, if there was ever something to subscribe to a YouTuber for, I would say that's it. Okay. Purple pearl on top of the green. There's no room left in this back mold, but we're going to do it anyways. That totally overflowed. That was a mess. I knew it was going to be a mess. It's okay. First one doesn't count. That was better. Whew. Whew. That slow pour. I'm telling you guys, this is a lot of pressure doing this live. I don't want to screw up for all y'all. Like that. Whew. All right. Arm's getting tired. I need to do some exercises. Okay. Sorry, it's real quiet. I can't talk and pour at the same time. I can't see the chat either. Y'all are probably making fun behind my back over there. Look at this guy. Calls himself a bait maker. He can't even do hand pours. Okay. I just feel like I constantly have Chris Jones looking over my shoulder. Like, oh, you over poured there. There we go. Let's try this last one. All right. Whew. Oh, Lord have mercy. Corey, it would not be funny if California had an earthquake right now. What's wrong with you? I'd be ducking and covering, running for the door. All right. John's asking, does anyone else rest the Pyrex cup on a small warmer? I think a lot of people do. This is why I use the mold mats. This silicone baking sheet act as a insulator. So when I put the cup down, I'm not going to get that heat exchange to the cold countertop, and it's going to keep it inside of the Pyrex cup. So helps keep your plastisol warm a little longer. Okay, so now we're going to bump this up. We got to cook this for a little bit. This goes to 165 Celsius. And then we'll set a timer. I mean, we'll go, these are tiny molds. They're not going to need to cook a ton of time. Then we're going to have to wait for them to cool off, which is why I said we should inject another set of molds. So we're going to do that while this stuff is cooking. So we're going to go ahead and set a timer here. 8 minutes, maybe even 6. We'll do 8 minutes. I don't think we need a full 10. There's a very, very thin, skinny mold. All right. So while that's cooking, we have some work to do. Okay. We need to figure out what we're going to inject. I got 2 cups of plastisol here. So we have the watermelon with nothing in it and the purple pearl. The question now is, before we shoot these baits, do we want to shoot it just like as is to see what the purple pearl, like green weenie, looks like in another bait, or do we want to spike it with some hollow shift powder or some pixie dust or rupees or whatever? So, I mean, we can have that conversation now if y'all like. There's 47 of us in here. We need to decide what we want to shoot. What would look good in this combination? I mean, we got the green weenie worm, right? But I almost wonder, would the purple pearl look good like in a flippin' and pitching bait? Like, what do you all think? Okay, so here we're going to do. We're going to start the first... let's see. Oh, you know what? With this new mod in here, I wonder if I'm still able to... let's do this. See if we can do this here. We're going to start a poll. Okay. Poll is up. Should we spike the color before injecting? That's the question. That's the question of the day. We all need to vote. 6 votes. Come on, everybody. If you're watching on your television at home, pull your phone out. Just open up the live chat. It takes 30 seconds. This is the fun part of the show where we get audience participation. Purple is always good color for anything. I know. I agree. All right. Travis is saying gold hollow shifts. All right. 13 votes. All right. So let me get this straight. We got 45 people watching and only 13 people clicking the vote button. I mean, all right. All right. I mean, that's fine. You just want to be a lurker? You just hanging out? You just out there in the background hoping to pick up a tip or two, but you don't want to be seen? You know, it's anonymous. No one knows when you vote. So, like, you're not going to get ousted. So, you know, heaven forbid you get caught in a bait chucking live stream. Oh, my goodness. All right, Land of Baits is suggesting gold into the purple and then black in the green. I mean, the green definitely needs some black. I mean, it's the back color. I think some black for texture. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that looks good. You could throw some June bug in there to give it some purple to green. You could throw some Lich King in there, which is kind of a two-tone blue pixie dust. That'll play off of the green. We can go actual hollow shift. See, the purple, this is a mica powder pearl, so I don't know that there's much we're going to be able to add into the purple pearl, other than perhaps a, like maybe some silver holographic or something to cut through it, but it's pretty solid. I don't know what we can do to the purple. It's the belly. But the green we can certainly spruce up. That's for sure. Okay. We got 20 votes. That's half. Okay, so we're spike it. Now the question is, what are we going to spike it with? Shane says, on the 65-inch TV, man. So pull out your phone, Shane, right? If you're on the couch, you just open up the live chat. You pause the video. But now you got the chat in your hand, right? You can watch on the big screen and chat. You can throw emojis up there. We got a poll. Okay, we're going to vote. Because next we're deciding what we're going to put into it. Okay, so. Just saying, Shane, come on. Participation. This is a group activity. I'm kidding. Shane, just sit back, relax. It's a Saturday afternoon. I hope you got a cold beer or something. you're enjoying some sweet tea, something like that, something cool on this. I don't know where you're watching from, but it's after 12, so it's afternoon everywhere. Come on, even Scott can figure it out. Even Scott can figure out how to vote. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate your participation. Ooh, even a pink would be nice mixed into the purple. Oh, you know what? You know what I actually got in here? If I can reach it without disconnecting my camera over there. I got a USB cable strung across here. Reach into the cabinet of wonders over here. I think we used this on a bait a while back. But I have some of this, well, you can see it here. It's like neon pink, solid pink glitter. 5-0 Custom Baits. Toby just did a video doing electric chicken using just flake, similar to this. So I do have like neon pink flake we could use. Triple C's in the house. He's voting for Spike It. Oh, that already won. We are going to spike it. We are absolutely going to spike it. Okay. So is that what we're doing? Are we going to put... oh, timer's done. How are we looking over here? I think we're looking good. All right. We're going to shut you off and push you to the back so you can cool off. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get these in the microwave. I'll put a minute on the clock there. All right, so chat, is that what we're doing? Because those are the only two suggestions I've seen. So we're going to put pink glitter in the purple belly and then some black square glitter in the back. I think that would look nice. Don't y'all? But what kind of hollow shift are we going to put in there? Do we stick with the purple and green theme and do like some Junebug? Trying to think. Skuma's like, that's like a different purple and green. It's not as vibrant. Skeletor's purple and blue. We have Bluegill, which is blue and green. Sully, which is turquoise and purple. We have Sunfish, green and gold. Warmouth is green and gold. Golden Trout. Spyros, pink and gold. We have Glurple, gold, blue, purple. Malagos is another, like deep purple, deep blue. We have Lich King, blue on blue, rainbow trout, pink and green. What are we thinking here? Did my chat lock up on me? Uh-oh. Either chat locked up or no one's chatting. I think just no one's chatting. All right, fine. Y'all don't want to participate. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this on my own. I'm just going to do it on my own. No one wants to throw suggestions out. Dealer's choice. That's what we're going to do, Matthew. Y'all had your chance. But no, everyone wants to sit back on the couch like Shane over there and just relax. And that's fine, okay? That's fine. What have we got? 44 people in the arena right now. I'll make the decision. I mean, I'm the one up on the main stage, right? Oh, I know that noise. Oh... All In Hunting and Fishing has just subscribed. We got another bait chucker in the house. Welcome to the chat, All Hunting and Fishing. This is someone who wants to get active. Join in the chat because they want to participate. subscribing to the channel. I appreciate the channel subscription. All right, this needs to get heated up more. Y'all are staring at my back. That's what you get for not participating, all right? I didn't switch the scene over because y'all were being mean. So you get to stare at my back. Look at this. Right? That's the, you can't say, hey, hi, how you doing? Right? No, we come straight for it. I think you used too much pearl for the color match. Well, you know what? You might actually be right. But that's besides the point, okay? You could say hello next time you roll in here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We'll see real quickly. I might have to tone it down a little bit with the pearl. So you know. You're paid to say that, babe. You are paid to say that it's a lovely back. You can't be chiming in like that. I know people are still in the turkey comas. I know it's what are you gonna do? Okay. Green. Here we go. We're almost ready here. That's it. What? Hey, the other thing. What are we going to inject this? We don't have a mold ready, y'all. I swear, chat, you're dropping the ball here. We don't even have a mold picked out. You just can't find good help these days. I'm telling you. All right. Well, maybe by the time I'm done sprucing up this top color over here, y'all will have decided what mold we're going to shoot this in. Like, are we doing swim bait, jerk bait, paddle tail? What, you know? What's gonna happen here? Reaching in here once again. I'm adding silver holographic, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all said dealer's choice. Okay. So there's some black and some silver holographic in there now. All right. I think we're going to go with... let's see, this is going to be pink and pearl. I feel like Junebug's calling my name, but I want to see what that's going to look like against that. Yeah. All right. It'll have a Junebug-ish vibe to it. There is half of a 16th Junebug. And we're going to put another half in there. It's for a full 16th of Junebug. All right, that's looking mighty fine. So So that's got some green holographic texture to it there. You can see the green from this angle, but it also goes purple when you get up to the different extreme angles there. That's the beauty of the June bug. So I think that'll be good. We got our black flake in there and our silver holographic to give it some of that extra spice. Yeah. There you go. Awesome stuff. All right. Let's get our purple out of the microwave here. We're going to add our pink flake. We'll see how much of this comes through. We'll do 1/16. It didn't do much. It actually... this is what I was afraid of. It's not mixing very well. So, it's in there, but it's not... Can you all see that? It's not very complimentary. It's very muted. I don't think that's what we were going for. Now we got to fix it. That did not... Whoever suggested that, that was not a good idea. Oh God. Okay, well, we're just oh boy. What do we do here? What do we do? It's not looking fantastic. It looks like a bunch of like dried up Pepto-Bismol flakes inside of a beautiful purple pearl. Now it's got silver holographic in it. All right. I know how we save it. I know how we save it. Where you at? Where you at? Where is my Royale with cheese? This is how we save it. Royale with cheese. Yep, we're going to need a full heap and 16th. We're going to have to cover up that mess of a Pepto-Bismol flake, whatever that stuff is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're setting up on me now. But look at that now. Okay, now we got ourselves a decent belly. Now it looks like actual texture in there. The Pepto-Bismol looks like it belongs. This is like a super enhanced purple pearl we got going on now. When this is all done, I'll post pictures on Instagram so you all can see. All right. We got to get this back in the microwave. Both of these here. All right. Okay. Now, did you all pick out a mold yet? Randall wants to know, what did you miss? Well, you were busy walking your dog in 30 inches of snow. So, you missed a horrible color decision by someone in the chat. There's no way I'm taking blame for that one. And then I saved it because I'm the most amazing bait maker in the world. So that's pretty much what you missed, and that's kind of where you tune into right now. So this is good timing, actually, Randall, that you've joined us at this moment right now. And chat doesn't look like they've discussed. Okay, I see stickle mold, lizard mold, fat hog, and glory craw. Dice mold or a swim bait. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, y'all ready? Start pull. What mold should we inject? Okay, I saw stickle. All right. What else did we have up here? Glory crawl. That's a good one. Let's add an option. What else did we have? Someone's saying it's 2. I don't have any tube molds. I don't have any tube molds, unfortunately. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate the kind words about the bait making area. It took a while to put it all together. Okay, I saw more molds. What happened? I'm scrolling through chat here, everyone. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. We got the glory crawl there. We got the stickle. Lizard. I saw a lizard mold. And then it was the hog, right? Did someone say that the fat hog? Was that you, Chad? Fat hog. All right. Okay, stickle, glory crawl, lizard, fat hog. I think it'll look good in any of those baits. So that is what we are throwing up there. All right, we got 45 people in chat, so I expect to see 45 votes. I'm going to go get something to drink. I need another water. Coconut? Yeah, why not? I'm feeling a little coconutty. I've been doing the carbonated water, flavored water, trying to kick soda, cut down on that sugar, slim down. The old bait apron ain't fitting so well, so we need to gain a couple buttons back on the bait apron. Oh, Glory Craw is in the lead with 50%, but a lot of people want to see that shtickle. A lot of people want to see the shtickle. Let's see this here. Let me see where we're at. What I'm curious to see oh, would you look at that? The Glory Crawl and the Shtickle work. They're the same height. So we'll do them both. These are cold molds, my goodness. Okay, with Adam's block, let's see, top is towards me. So we would do this. And then it'd be boom, boom, boom that way. Okay. Those are way too hot right now. All right, we'll put this on here. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna take these off. All right, we're gonna set those over here to cool off. We'll get our blending block heating up over here. All right, we got that going. We get our worms out of the way. Now we got to prep for injection, okay? So, if I do them all like that, so this needs to be like this. Okay. So I can shoot these like this, and then turn it and do it like that. Belly left, back to the right. Okay. Just lining everything up, folks. That's how I shoot my molds. I shoot belly to the left, back to the right. Adam's new block is pretty sweet, but you got to make sure it's lined up correctly. But it will save it. You'll see it here, especially on the shtickle. I do have an air vise. You can probably see it in the background. Let's see. Lord have mercy. All right. There we go. I don't have enough room. This is why I need to do some work and get a bigger bait making area. Really got to rearrange the garage. I think we got to move this big toolbox, make some room, you know what I'm saying? We got 50 people in chat. What's going on? We're ready to inject these here. All right, I'll end this poll. 20 votes. All right, well, half of you participated. I guess that's all you can really ask for. I love each and every one of you, chat. You know that. Come on. Okay. All right, chats. Everyone's just watching. All right, fine. You all just watch. I'll just entertain everybody. Okay. These have been sitting here for a minute now. This top green color looks awesome. I really like that green color a lot. I may come back and revisit that with the June bug. I tell you, this pearl powder in particular, full of moisture. Okay. All right, Tyler says he's been watching my videos. It's inspired him to start doing my own baits. Oh, you're welcome, Tyler. Bro, heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Love the green. Thank you, Randall. Yeah, dude, Tyler, welcome to the world's most addicting hobby. Yeah, all the colors you get to collect, all the glitter, the molds, endless molds. Good times. Norman, there's a lot of stuff that I need to build. A lot of stuff. I mean, the goal, I think what I want to do is I want to move this toolbox to a different part of the garage over there, and then just build a new workbench here, so that would give me work surface all the way back to here. So I'd have all the way to the wall of work surface, storage underneath, you know, for the plastisol buckets. I could do mold storage in a nice shelf kind of underneath where you guys are at right now on the computer. So that's the plan. I just need to find room in the garage over there to move this, because I got like the close-up cam that's sitting. I got my fishing all out hot plate, the same one Chris Jones has. I have my air vise. You can see it back here, sort of. Back here is the air vise because I have to move it off of the hot plate because I'm using it to film. So like, I got equipment. I got a shooting star that I want to set up. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I want to set up, and I need some, you know, kind of like a wider station. Casey wants to know, is this live right now? No. No, Casey, this is not live. You're just living in the Matrix. Everything's a simulation. It only says live on the thumbnail when you click in here. But yes, we are live. Welcome. Thank you for being a subscriber to the channel, Casey. I know you're a subscriber because you're popping up in the chat room. And only subscribers to the channel can chat. These are both chilling at like 320. Like we are good to go here. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. SDG multi-block. Don't fail us now. Actually, I'm going to do the big one first to get it warmed up so it doesn't lock up. So we'll shoot the Glory Cross first. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, folks. I'm liking this laminate a lot. That's looking real good. Wow. Just topping these off. That looks really good. It looks good from the sprues, at least. I don't know what you all think. That's really what you tuned in for, huh? Watch me clean an injector. What do y'all think? I think that's gonna look good. Is it a little glitchy? See, I was wondering about that. I was wondering if the frames are going to hold. See, it keeps going up and down. I got to get my internet fixed and looked at. For some reason, it's being real buggy. But there we go. That's what it's looking like. Michael, good afternoon. Hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you. All right. Thanks, I think it's going to look good too. I think it's going to be a great combo. That's what Norman's saying. Is the stream glitchy for anyone else? Let me know, please. And it does look like it's dropping frames from time to time, but not all the time. It's going in and out. YouTube says it's excellent quality, so hard for me to tell. Please let me know in chat how we're looking. All right. That's drawn down a little bit. That's freaking hot. All right. I think it's going to look pretty good, y'all. I think the spiked version's going to look pretty good. It's going to be a nice combo. I think so. All right. Let's get these back in the microwave just so they're out of the way. I'll put that little green sample back in there. Okay. These molds are pretty cold, so we can demold these, and then we can demold the other ones. Let's see what we're working with. All right. Just set these up here for now. All right, y'all ready for some demold action? Everyone's saying it's been glitching. Oh, really? It has been glitching. Is it like glitching real bad? Like, is it horrible, unwatchable? I apologize. I will get this fixed for the next stream. Don't you worry. Thank you, everyone, for sticking through a glitchy stream. 61 people just in time for the demolding. All right, welcome everyone. Drum roll. Okay, here we go. We'll do the glory crawl first. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn it. I didn't turn the injector. I was supposed to turn it for this one and I forgot. So we got half. We're gonna have to shoot the crawls one more time. So this is what happens when we do it live. I mean, those are gonna look great though. I mean, nice thing is I can just drop these back into the respective cups, 2 of them at least. This one kind of had that little bit of a swirl there at the end. I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like. We're going to reshoot it. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I could take these 2 off and put them back in the green cup. Is that the green cup? Yeah. And these 2 can go back in the purple cup. I guess we'll get that going again. So we got a little bit of a swirl on that one. Not so much on that one. All right, well, that was a fail because we didn't turn the mold. Wah, wah, wah. 60 people tuned in to watch me goof up. Look, they all left. Okay. These ones shot correct, though. The stickles, I can tell by the sprues, they shot correct. All right. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ooh-wee. All right, look at those. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's awesome stuff right there. All right, we're gonna get these snipped off here. Beautiful stickles. Let's get you over. What are we doing this for? We got a close-up camera over here. We got a close-up cam. Let's get you zoomed in. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That kind of translucent green on top. I mean, it just, the whole thing sparkles like crazy. That's pretty cool. And then you can see how it turns purple up there on those edges. That's that June bug. Awesome color shift. Sweet. Looking good. I'm experimenting with the light over here, trying to give you guys the best lighting possible. I mean, there you go. That's awesome. Awesome stuff. All right, well, now while we're here, these are cool. All right, let's do this now. Ooh, I know, silver background. This is the this is my giant hot plate. The Fishing All Out hot plate. So let's demold this. I'm going to just get this little bit of crud off there first. See what we can do with cleaning up these molds, because I did a horrible job on the older molds. I'm not a fantastic hand pourer. I really got to up my hand pouring skills. I'm being honest here. Not the world's best open pour bait maker by any means. I use this pinch method way too much. But you know what? Hey, it works. All right? It works. All right, the middle mold wasn't so bad. I only have a couple goober spots on it here. All right. But see, that's hard to see the lighting. That's why I had this in here. All right, let's get the stickles off to the side. All right. Okay, this is what we're trying to match. The greeny weenie. Or the green weenie. Okay. Let's see how we did. Not bad. I think, yeah, we're definitely heavier. Definitely heavier on the purple. Whoever mentioned that in chat earlier was absolutely right. And you know, I'll say, I think we're thick all around because it's way too thick. Probably hard to see that on the close-up camera. But the original weenie is way more translucent and see-through. This looks pretty solid. I mean, you can see through it, light's passing through it, but it looks way more opaque. We probably should have toned down a lot. Like, cut it in half. We probably should have stayed with 1/16 the powder, maybe less. And probably should have done like 20 drops. Half of this. Oh well. What are you gonna do? We had a good time spiking it though. Not everyone's gonna be a winner, you know? This is why we do it live. See how much darker it is in there? It's too dark. Way too dark. And way too bright of a purple. I way overdid it. Like big time. Okay, well. Hey. Now we know. But let's see. Let's move these to the side. What do these look like? That's the question, right? Yeah, all in hunting. You were right. You were right. Well, that's bait making, though. Well, see now, look. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Now on this mold, it's not so bad. How crazy is that? I mean, that's a damn near identical match. Darn near, sorry. The purple is still way too much. Way too much purple. I get it, I get it. But that's a killer drop shot bait. I'll tell you what. Look at this. See? Chat, did I not tell you he was looking over my shoulder the entire time? Chris, I was saying to chat, I was trying to hand pour it earlier, and I was like, all I can feel is Chris looking over my shoulder right now, just shaking his head in disgust at how sloppy my pours were. As you can see, we oversaturated the green weenie. Too much watermelon and way too much pearl powder. Yep. I don't know. I goofed up. That's the beauty of bait making. Right. I mean, after we spiked everything, the stickles came out perfect. I love that. I am so in love with the square flake. That larger square flake in the back, it just, even when it gets buried in there like that, it just adds those blurry blotches of black. It has such a realistic look to it, you know? It's so cool. All right. Well, let's check on our plastisol here because we have to re-inject these craws because that was just, we're goofing up all over the place here. All right, all right. Yeah, you came in at the perfect time, Chris. Not only did I goof up the color match, that was a fail. I injected the craws wrong. So instead of a laminate, we got a half and half. Half of the mold was green, half the mold was purple. So we're batting 1,000 right now. Well, I guess batting 300. We're 1 for 3. All right. Let's get this back in there. 1 minute up on the clock. All right, well, we're gonna have to do the same thing again. Get these prepped real quick. Then I can answer some questions in chat while we're getting our plastisol ready. Thank you everyone for bearing with me here. All right. There we go. Get that block hot. What are we doing? 52 people still in chat? Right on, right on. Good point. I don't have a mold that's, exactly similar to the green weenie. I thought that this would be close. I mean, this is the holiday mold, so I picked up some green weenies because I thought that would be close. But I'll tell you what I do like about this, though. I don't know how good it's coming out there, but I was able to. You would have been proud of me, Chris. Look at that. I was able to keep the green in the groove, but then poured the purple on the backing layer over the fins. So you kind of got a cool, there's a good side-by-side. Look at that layering there. So you got a purple stripe down the green fin, which is pretty cool. I was pretty proud of that. You would have been proud. We got to make Dad proud. Thank you, Triple C. I appreciate it. If only the colors were correct, Oh, we still got a lot of melting to do here. We still got a lot of melting to do. These are going to need another minute at least. At least. All right. I do love that green backing color, though. Okay. Minute on the clock. Here we go. Yes. World's Worth Fishing is definitely the open pour goat. Well, that's the goat. So, Chris, here. Let me show you. I have a goal. I got to walk back over here to the bait wall to grab this bait. All right. I know y'all can still hear me. So don't take this, okay? Because I'm going to try this, although you'll probably spank me. If you want, actually, this would be a kind of a cool one. I should send you one of these baits. This would be a much more better color match competition. I mean, I know you'd whip my ass anyways, but as opposed to the watermelon red pearl. Cast fishing. I picked up some of their big swim baits. Look at that pattern. Look at that. There's some white, like silver, pearl, and black in the belly, and a green, like a watermelon green top. And I can't tell. I think they airbrush that pink line on there, but there's a lot of blending going on. So this is my next challenge right here. I want to match this color. So that's my next challenge. Don't be stealing my video ideas now, okay? All right. Let's get you all down here to the bait station. Oh, yep, these are hot. Hot plastisol. Hot, hot, hot. Right where we need to be. The green is actually slightly hotter. Okay. Now remember, the mistake we made last time was that we didn't spin it. All right, so we got to spin it this time after we put the injectors on there. All right. Let's see if we can't do this properly. Spin it. All right. Boom. There we go. I think that was a... Now we can get another round of shtickles in. All right. I think that one will be a lot better. There we go. Oh, this one's drinking. Pretty sure we got it in time. Everyone's favorite sound. The emptying of a plastisol injector. Okay. That blending block is hot as heck. Trying to get cleaned up around here. I'll set that down. We don't need to see the blending block a second time. We already saw that once. All right. Right, family fun. Those baits definitely have some complexity to it. Look at Corey. Come on, Corey. What are you taking screenshots for? Stealing my video ideas. Lord have mercy. All right. How long have we been live for? Where does it say any here? Let's see. Hour and 55 minutes, almost 2 hours. Okay. We're going to have to wrap this up. I got stuff to do. That's why my wife joined the chat earlier. She wants me to hop on that honeydew list. I can only use live streaming as an excuse to get out of chores for so long. Eventually, chores got to get done. All right, all right. hopefully we shot these correct this time. We ready to see? Let's head back over. Thank you so much, everyone, for still hanging out on a Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. All this mess. Blah. I hate a dirty workstation. My OCD gets all crazy. Okay. Let's see if we did it correct this time. Y'all ready? Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Look at that. The backs are green. All right. And the bellies are purple. That's awesome. Those do look good in the craws. Whoever said glory craw, was that you, Chad? No, Chad wanted fat hogs. Who said glory craw? Very cool. Get these snipped off of here. Yeah. There we go. Let's head on over to the close-up cam. All right, we got to make way here for the craws. We got to make way for the craws. Okay, we ready? Dun, dun, dun. Boom. There is our glory craw. Boom. We'll just lay them out all over the place there. Love it. Now, which way is going to look best for the lighting? Trying to get you all the best lighting here. All right, all right, all right. Let's get some music going, huh? There we go. Look at that. Green weenie. Sort of. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Pretty good. There's the original right here. This is where we failed. And then this is where we ended up with the spiked colors. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. We've been live for 2 hours. The Epic Bait Molds Holiday Mold, free with every order. You can also buy it standalone all the way through until December 31st. And then it's gone. Gone for good, just like the 2023 mold. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all, each and every single one of you. Thank you so much to all the members, the Squid Squadron members. Randy, I've seen you in chat. Randall's floating around. All the people who are subscribed, all of our new subscribers today to the channel. Right, we got some new bait chuckers in the house. We had 4 or 5 people subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Make sure to go tell somebody you love them. Until next time, y'all, you know who it is. Your friend on this end, Michael, out here around these Delta sloughs, reminding you to keep on chucking. I'll get back with you, everybody.